Hey everyone, here's a new recap video on Ultrabonds for Monday London session, Monday 10th of October 2022. This is a recap of Ultrabonds Monday, the day after non-farm payroll. Last Friday was non-farm payroll. Maybe some of you guys know this is a very important news to watch out for. Very volatile market, and the London session before NFP can be slow, and we can have a lot of volatility during the New York session. The day after, like today, there can be more follow-up of nice structure, nice waves, or a little bit ranging. But today we can see on bonds that the market made some nice moves. First of all, I want to tell you, I want to say sorry that I didn't make a lot of recap videos for my YouTube channel. I was very busy with my own trading, and that took a lot of time from me. Also, I didn't spend a lot of time on new video material, but I am expanding my trading style. I'm switching more to swing setups. I'm a good scalper. I like to scalp a few ticks on bonds. I also like gold very, very much. I trade more gold than bonds lately. Why? Because gold makes very good swings based on the value area. This video is about bonds, ultra bonds, and I'm going to show you why you can use the same strategy, the same method, whatever you do, scalp, swing, whatever, the same strategy on every market. This time I'm going to explain to you on ultra bonds and what to look for and what my way of trading is. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you also in another video recap of today on gold, and you will see exactly the same stuff based on value area. So let's get into it. Ultra bonds today. I have a very clean chart. This is the 1 minute. I have Heikenhashi on it. Let's say this is a sort of bigger picture momentum style chart. I have my lines over here. This gray area, this is Frankfurt open. It marks automatically on my chart, and this is London open. From this time of the day I start trading. So I'm looking at the current day value area. This yellow line is my current day value area. As you can see, price is going sideways in and out the value area. Purple is Asia range. Asia range high, and here we got a purple line. That's also the open, by the way. I like to mark that level also. The open of Asia, and this is Asia range low. So this purple lines is the area wherein the market during Asia moved for a particular time period, and this yellow golden lines is the current developing, pay attention, developing value area based on our profile. This is your volume profile, session volume profile. You can see this is blue, this is gray, this is value area low, this is value area high. So what does this tell us? We got also a profile of yesterday. The current day profile is always developing. It's not finished. During the whole day, London, New York, this profile can change. It can get wider, tighter, and price interacts on current profile. But the profile from yesterday, that profile is already closed. It's finished. And it's very important to know, whatever market you trade, what the value area high, low, and the middle of the profile from yesterday, what that was. Why? Because you want to know if price is in the same value area, value range as yesterday or not. Because this tells a lot on what kind of day you can expect. How does the market open based on yesterday? Is current value in the same area as yesterday or not? This tells a lot. This tells us a lot if we can expect a trending market or not. So a lot of other trading companies tell you 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, daily chart, a bigger time frame analysis. Look at this trend line, etc., etc. But in the end, it's all about the auction volume, value, and how volume is traded inside or outside the value. If price, as in this example, this was today Ultrabonds, price is testing here. We broke out of value, testing back in. I don't want to stay inside of value. I want to look for lower price values in this auction. Are there still participants interested to trade this? This is how you trade the current and the yesterday value area. This is very important, and it's very simple. It's very simple to follow. You can use this way of viewing the market. It's a way of perspective, I must say, but it works on every market, and this is more auction based. You look at the auction. Is price in value or not? Price wants to be in this area the best. Volume weighted average price, VWAP. Over here we got the VPOC also, point of control. This area, let's say this area, this is where price loves to be. It's like a warm, cozy place for price, and buyers and sellers are both agreeing on the transactions. This is the best place for price, where it wants to be. So this is very hard to trade because price does two things. Price can attract towards this area or can move away from this area. Price is inside the yellow value area. That's where price really wants to be, in value, and price can move outside of value. I love to wait for price to move out of current day value area. So making new lower or higher levels, I really don't care what direction the breakout is. I'm looking for price to break out of current value area, because then we can get a trending market, as you guys see here. I like trending markets more than ranging market, but it's very clear and maybe I can say easy to trade price also in a ranging market when price is moving up and down inside value. So I have here a paint, small paint thingy, and I'm gonna show you guys something about the value area from yesterday, how you trade it and what to look for. So for example, value area high from yesterday, previous day. This is the middle, value area low. We want to know if current price, if this is, let's say, opening below this area and waving, or maybe it's even inside, moving above the mid, above the high. This tells us a story, because if price, current day price, opens inside the yesterday's value area, price likes to move between the high and the low of that yesterday profile. Or, like in this example, price likes to break out. This is something to look for, to wait for. If price breaks out, this is a very ugly arrow. So in this case, if price wants to break out, you're gonna look for longs only based on the interaction of that yesterday profile. If we are in a ranging market and price does this, let me show you, and price does this in the middle, okay, moving down, double bottom, moving up, retesting the mid, double bottom of double top at the high, moving down again, maybe breakout. These are patterns you can trade, right? Interactions of the range. If we're staying above the middle of the yesterday profile, we like to wait for price to break out, maybe to the upside. If it stays out, if it stays above the mid. In this case, we see the breakout to the downside, then we know price is gonna trend. Then it's very easy for us just to trade the pullbacks on our trigger chart. Whatever product you trade, soybeans, gold, oil, bonds, it doesn't matter. So back to this idea. We want to know where price is, so you can prepare for the current day market. So in this case, what did we have here on Ultrabonds? I do a simple analysis. This is the 1 minute chart, keeping it simple. Frankfurt open, London open. This is ugly. We got a very tight, very narrow value area. We even have the high of Asia here. I like to see price breaking away from Asia also. And many times we see Asia very close to the current value. Other lines I'm not going to talk too much about. We'll do in more other videos later. What do we see? London opens, price rejects this area, and gets back to value area high. It rejects, gets inside, choppy. This area, value area of today, is too tight to trade outside to inside. Outside to inside. This is what I like to trade during a range, but today the range was too narrow to trade it. It was very hard, just a few ticks to get this. So I'm waiting for a breakout and maybe even a retest of the current day value area. So where is price based on yesterday's value? I marked it here with this red line. Yesterday value area mid, value area high. Here, value area low from yesterday. I marked it, as you can see. So let's say price is in the middle of yesterday's value area. Okay, price is here, is doing this. Okay, interesting. Current value area of today is developing, so can get wider. I want to see price staying below the middle of yesterday, maybe even breaking out and making new structure, because the range is too tight for me to trade outside to inside. Then I just want to trade the breakout and then focus on the pullbacks, the retest. That's most easy to wait for and more simple to trade, right? A trending market is more easy to trade than a ranging market. True. So here, middle of price, here price is still in value. I wait. We are getting below the open, Asia open, nice. Breaking out, and this is again 1 minute chart. What do we see here, guys? We are staying, price was in this area below the mid of yesterday, and we are staying below it. We are below VWAP. Some of you guys know what VWAP is and how to trade VWAP. If VWAP is below, of price is below VWAP, price wants to maybe push more down. You look for shorts. From the moment that price broke out, made a nice pullback, another pullback. This is what you want to trade. Now we are in a trending market. Whatever session you trade, London, Bond, New York, it doesn't matter. This is what you're looking for. We see structure every time continuing. What is structure? This is a high, a lower high. This is a lower low, lower high, lower low. This high is higher than this one. So at this moment you might think, okay, we're gonna move up again, but for a confirmation of a change of structure, you need a higher low. Higher low. We did get it over here. It tried and it failed. Continue to the downside. You see? This is the structure. Lower high, lower low. And for longs, you're looking for higher high, higher lows. A very simple principle, but you need a chart with not too much stuff on it. You see, I don't have oscillators or delta, whatever. You don't need it. You can use a time chart, tick chart, Renko. I like to use Renko for my entries. Let me show you. This is the same stuff we're looking at here. This is a Renko chart from Ultrabonds. This is, I call this my trigger chart. You see how simple how clean the pullbacks are drawn over here. What do we see? We see the same structure, but just a little bit clearer. This was a trade, this was a trade. These are two setups. We are breaking outside of value and we are looking for, price is looking for new price levels for buyers and sellers to interact on. Maybe structure can change and we're gonna move back to the current value area. This is possible, but for this easy strategy, whatever product again you trade, you look for the breakout primarily of the value area of today and yesterday. We broke here outside of yesterday's value. You see the low and current day, so everything is pointing down. Price is not getting back to the mid from yesterday from this level, or going to the high and moving down. That's possible. That's range trading. No, price is pushing down. And I already got this ID because price was holding here below the mid of yesterday, the middle of the profile of yesterday, and below the VWAP. So I was already thinking shorts based on my 1 minute. And what do I see? I just see the breakout and I wait for pullbacks. This is the perfect setup. Entry on the close of the candle, 17. Then these are 7 ticks, perfect. 7 ticks, 3-4 contracts on your combine. Easy money. Entry here on 12, 14, 12. And this is round 00, 12 ticks. 7 and 12 ticks, easy. Only 2 setups, guys. Yeah, I know. Only 2 setups. But you just need only 2 setups, right? Okay. So let me show you again on the 1 minute recap. What are we looking for? Whatever product you trade, you look for where price is based on the time chart. And you can use, let's say, Renko. I love to use Renko for entry on pullbacks or on rotations on where price is based on the value area. Again, if price is inside value area and you see it's rejecting, then you can trade these setups and you use your trigger chart to enter on these. Maybe you just like to get in on the double bottoms, double tops. This is what you trade. These outside to inside, they call it, or like today, we are moving outside of the value area from yesterday and even from today, and we're moving down. So I'm looking for shorts. Easy as that, guys, easy as that. So this was the example for today, Ultrabonds, what I look for. And I'm gonna make another video on gold. I took some trades on gold and I'm gonna show you also in another video. So I hope you liked the video, guys, and this helps you in your trading. I have a Discord group also. All the tools and software you see on the screen are standard, easy to get tools, profile, developing area, yesterday area, etc., open, close. But I also have developed these same tools for a low price, so you can even get it from me or you can get it somewhere else on other Ninja trader indicator platforms. It doesn't matter, and you can use it for this simple strategy based on auction. This is the best way to trade, guys. Look at the auction where price is and you will see with your own eyes. If you look at the other markets, open your Bitcoin chart, open your gold or your oil, you will see the same interactions. Mark these levels and you can see it. What I wanted to say, I have a Discord, and in this Discord you can ask me questions about my strategy and how I trade. Yeah, just hit me up if you have any questions. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Bye bye.